Guys, with another episode number 3 of Sit Down Sundays. And what are we going to be talking about? But before I get into that, you guys, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I greatly appreciate you. If you're new to my channel, feel free to scroll around, look at some of my older videos. Super funny, super silly. Sometimes I can be serious. I like to have fun. I started this channel with couponing. I'm big on customer service. If you like any of those things, hit the subscribe button, you guys, and hit the notification bell. That way, if I'm running a deal or I just posted or upload a new video, you will get the notification. Catchphrase for 2020. This is mine. I've never heard anybody say this, and I said it to somebody at work, my coworker, because everybody needs a catchphrase. So for 2020, with all my friends, associates, people I know, it doesn't matter who you are, my neighbor, my cousin, my family, my mother, my father, my son, anybody. A few people know that are close to me, I'll say it like this, that are friends, not to ask me for advice, because I tell them, I say, do you want me to be the fake friend or the real friend? And they tell me, oh, I want you to be the real friend, Aisha, and then I let them have it. So with all of you guys and other people, here's the catchphrase. Can I be bold with you? And if I start to say that, you already know it's about to be some. So can I be bold with you? And I hope the answer is yes, because even if it's not yes, I'm still going to tell you what I really think. So that's going to be my catchphrase, you guys. Can I be bold with you for 2020 and beyond? And I hope your answer was yes, because if it's not, I'm still going to be bold with you, okay? So episode number 3, you guys. I like this subject. I've been working on it. Let's put the glasses on because we're about to get real serious, you guys. Real serious. Okay. There we go. Okay, still got my notes here. Are you ready for episode number 3? What is it? It is when to quit your job. Now, the people that follow me on Instagram, I had a spaz out moment last week, and I saw this meme that was hilarious. And basically, it sparked something, so I did like 3 to 4 different memes back to back. But the last meme was the best one of all. It was this guy, and I guess this meme is maybe like 4 or 5 years old. I don't know. I saw it many years ago. And I posted it on my Facebook page. And from time to time, it comes back up and I post it again. Tells you how long I've been wanting to walk away from my job. Many of my jobs. And basically, so the guy was in a coffee shop. You guys, stop me if you've seen this, you guys. So he was in a coffee shop, and then he hired a choir to come into the coffee shop, and basically they were singing like chorus, and basically saying how he quit his job and he's going to open up his own coffee shop and be more successful than the 2 men, I guess, that were running the coffee shop. Hilarious. I told the people at my job, when I quit, it's going to be something similar to that. So please feel free to always keep your cameras on full 100%, because when I go out, I'm going out with a bang. And what I mean by that, I mean I'm going to do a show, meaning like maybe I'll hire a choir. I'm just joking, but then I'm really not joking. But I'm sure when I go, it's going to be hilarious. I'm going to make sure it's a big show, something for everybody to remember. Because you know I'm silly. Anyways, that's for all the people that I work with, but they already know in advance. Okay, so when should you quit your job? That was a little bit too much, huh? I know. Basically, when you're ready. You might ask, like if you've been following me for a while, or if you're a close friend of mine, or you know that I particularly, and I came across this actually, I would say late 2018, 2019, and I had to really reevaluate my life and ask myself why I have not left my job. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't left it because I think I'm afraid. I know I'm afraid, because what happens if I don't succeed? And I have a family to support. And I think that's what everybody thinks of when they want to actually quit their job full on. Also, health insurance. Now, I can go rambling about that. So my health took a turn maybe a couple years ago, and I had a surgery. The surgery got botched. We will go into that maybe another time. Yeah, and so it brought me down. It was a mess, and actually I still need another surgery to fix what was going on, but it's just a whole big mess. So why am I at my job? Because you need health insurance. I need health insurance. So I do plan on sometime down the road getting the other surgery to fix what is not right. Um, yeah, with that being said, that's why I haven't left my job, because I need health insurance. And if you have a 9 to 5, or if you work, you're an employee, not a business owner, not a boss, you know that it's very expensive. So I guess, what is the rule? I don't know, because I've worked all my life. If you don't have, you must have, by law, health insurance, if I'm not mistaken. And it's always a good thing to have health insurance, obviously. But that's one of the big, I would say 90%. And also, I don't fear too many things, and I don't think I fear failing, but I do maybe fear not paying my bills. Actually, forget bills. I have very little debt. What I fear is not paying my rent. That, having a roof over my head, stuff like that. That's where having, of course, a cushion. I'm gonna give you a little fun fact. And you guys know, if you're new here, I often ramble and go off into different spaces. So here's a different space. Do you realize the average American, I forgot what the number was, but it was well over 70%, maybe 80% of Americans nowadays are living one paycheck to paycheck, and also don't even have, it was 500 at one point, and then I heard some new studies saying that the average American can't even come up with $400 for emergency. Emergency is, for example, you get a blowout on your tire. One of the children possibly breaks their arms, and you have to go to the hospital. Just little things like that. I don't know. Maybe there was an accident in the family, and you need to fly out of state to get to your other family members. Things like that. Life happens. Things happen, right? So the average American doesn't even have $400, $500 saved up for emergency. And the majority of people, which I'm going to have to find those numbers, or you can do your due diligence and look it up yourself, are basically living paycheck to paycheck. How scary and sad is that? So with all those factors, and even, okay, so I'm keeping the glasses on because I'm going to be real serious with you. I won't say the real me, but I'm really into statistics, cycles, trends, financial reports. I like to know what's going on in the economy. So basically, when 2008 hit, it affected a lot of people. Okay. So I started reading books, and actually a lot of my books are over there. And I just started reading what exactly happened to the economy, what happened to the money, why did we get in that position to where people were allowed to buy multiple homes. But there was other little factors that led up to that, helped with the whole bubble, right? In my opinion, and this is kind of off subject, but it kind of ties in with when to walk away from your job. I do see another bubble coming. Actually, the bubble's already here. Are we in a recession? That is a good question. Are we in a recession right now? Some people say, no, everything's fine, everything's great. But it's always like when you work somewhere, and the big wigs in the big office that that are in the big tower, that just send paperwork down and emails down saying this is what you should do on the lower level, but they never even step foot into the business or the store or the brick and mortar, whatever the case may be. And then you're sitting there, you've been working there for X amount of years, and like, what they just sent down, that's not going to work. That makes no sense. Now, if you have a job, if you feel me, please give me a thumbs up. I know you have to feel me. I know I just dropped a gem there. It's always amazing. You hear they're implementing a new rule, or they want you to do this. They want you to be faster. They want you to do this. I'm like, I always like, if you want me to do something or carry out a task, I always believe in, give me the tools to do the job and I'll do it. But when you start cutting hours, pay, so on and so forth, how is it possible for me to do my job or what you want me to do, my task, carry it out, when you're not giving me the proper tools? And that's a very point. I'm gonna have to write that one down. Hold on, you guys. I'm actually gonna write that down. Give me the tools, because I always say that at work. In other places when I'm talking to people, I cannot perform the tasks that you want me to do if you're not giving me the proper tools, tools meaning teams, out, whatever the case may be. I can't carry it out. Give me the tools, or better yet, you have the tools and people will take tools away from you, and they expect you to carry out the same level of business or carry on. But it's like, wait a minute, okay, but you took For example, maybe I had a team of 10. Now I only have a team of 5. You gave me half the people, but you want me to do the same work. Let me bring it back, you guys, because I do ramble. But honestly, when do you quit your job? When you're ready. I really, in my opinion, I don't know exactly when I'm going to quit my job, but I know that I am strong enough to work. Here's something for you guys. To work on my business and mind my business while I'm helping somebody else run their business. Let me say that one more time. Mind my own business, meaning, for example, I do eBay. So if you guys didn't know that, I do eBay. I started eBay almost 2 years ago. Nice way to bring another stream of income. I just don't rely on my job for money. I have a full-time job, but I do not rely on that because at any time, anybody could be let go, fired, something could happen, business could go out of business. So I'm always looking for more streams of income and bringing more money in. With that being said, I forgot where I was going with that. You guys know I ramble. So, running a business. I forgot where I was going with that. Maybe I'll come back around. I don't know. That's what I get for rambling. But anyways, running somebody else's business. So there would be a point that I used to work a late shift, you guys. I used to work a 4 to midnight shift. And I promised myself for like 6 months, 3 months, something to that effect, that when I came home at midnight, that I would dedicate 3 hours, which would carry me on to 3 a.m. in the morning, to eBay, to list. Because if you're not listing, you're not getting new product out there for people to see, obviously, right? So I noticed once I implemented this rule with me, even though I was tired. So let me tell you what my day consists of. So I'm a mom and I run this household, family of 2, my son and me. Okay. So at the time my son was still in high school. So it would look like this: work 4 to midnight, come home, work on eBay for three hours to 3 a.m., go to sleep, get up at 6 a.m. to take my son to school because he was still in school, and then turn around, come home, maybe catch another because I haven't slept any. Make sure the house is clean, go out sourcing, looking for new products to post online. It was something else. So with that being said, so let me circle back around to what I said. I was minding my own business. So let me leave you with this. Don't mind somebody else's business, meaning run their business if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to start your own business, an online business, or whatever the case may be. If you want to sell 1 million pens by the age of whatever, that's fine. But don't have a job and run somebody else's business and then go home and complain and say, hey, I can't do this. I want to start my own business. Because the odds of you to be able to quit a full-on job, that's like me walking in tomorrow and saying, you know what, I quit. And then I quit my job and then I get one more paycheck and then I have to really run a business? No, you make sure all your ducks are in a row. So you make sure, okay, you have your distributors in place. Okay, is the website up and going? Do you have your products? What products are you going to use? Are you able to get these products again? Did these products do well? Are they trending? Things like that. You have to make sure all your ducks are in a row. And I would say for me, I'll go ahead and say it. I would be comfortable because I always do my best when my back is up against the wall. So in different situations in my life, I've had things happen to me and I always just come out swinging. And I'm like, oh, we're going to get it done because that's who I am. I'm Aisha the it girl. I'm going to get it done. Whatever needed to be done, I got it done because who else is going to do it but me? You get what I'm saying? But that's when it's important to have a team, because if you have a team, when something happens, you can rely on other people to help you out with certain situations. Okay, circling back around. So business-wise, I would say I would like everything to be running smoothly. Let me take that back. When does stuff ever really run smoothly? Especially if you already have your business, when does it ever run smoothly? Let me restate that. I would say when I have at least 6 months worth of rent saved up. So let me tell you why rent, because I don't have a mortgage, so I say rent, because the most important thing to me is a roof over your head, okay? So, like I said, I have very little debt. If I don't have any really debt, I have a car, which is been paid off. I just don't have any debt. So, the main thing is, and the cool thing about it is with me, my son is working. He's at that age. I have a young adult in the house. So, very pleased about that. But me being the head of the household, the mom, if I had 6 months worth of rent saved up, I would walk away from my job. 6 months worth of my rent, meaning I have different accounts. Let me say this, different stashes. Everybody should have, money off to the side in different spots. And remember, I'm circling back around when I said the average American doesn't even have $400 or $500 saved up for emergency, which is really scary because at any time anything could happen. So with that being said, say the business fails or whatever happens, I have enough rent saved up to cover a roof over my head and live, basically. And then I could always go out and get another job. But the best thing in my eyes is just try harder and try a different route for business. So when's the best time to quit your job? I think only you would know that, but I definitely wouldn't walk away from a job unless all your ducks are in a row, meaning the main part, you have money saved up to live, meaning you don't want to be homeless. You don't, and I've heard a lot of stories, actually, friends, families, online, people saying that they actually were homeless and they were living in the car. And the beautiful thing about those stories, I look at them now and boy, they're flourishing. They are living amazing. They have some of the best products out there. They have thriving businesses, which is really amazing. With that being said, when do you quit your job? When all your ducks are in a row, you have enough money. And some people, and I just did minimum, I said 6 months. A year would be even better. It would be beautiful. But I'm going to just say it online. I'm looking, because I love putting stuff out, into positive stuff out into the universe. I sometimes have to catch myself where I say stuff and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I just said that out loud, and I put it into the universe, because surely what you think most about will come definitely to you. What you say will definitely come to you. For example, give you a quick example. You're driving, you're late to work, and you say, God, I'm going to be late. And maybe you can make it on time, you don't know, but you keep thinking, negative in your mind. I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late. You're driving. I'm going to be late. And then, of course, all the lights are red. You're putting it out there. That's exactly what you're going to be getting right back. Like I've told on a couple of my videos, I've said, I've known people that say, they always, oh my God, I don't even like to say this. They always say, I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm broke. Well, damn it, hell, may I be bold with you? 2020. I hope you said yes, because I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to implement that somewhere in every video. Let me tell you, you are what you say you are. If you say you're ill, you're sick, then yeah, you are. Whatever you say and you put out into the universe, you definitely are. When people say they're broke, I correct them. I say, don't ever say you're broke. Say, at this particular time, I'm running a little low on funds. But I know surely next week I will have more money. You have to put that extra little oomph in there. I'm just saying. I don't like when people say you're broke, because yeah, you are. You say you're broke. Absolutely. The universe is going to say, well, for the next year, we're going to make sure this person falls on hard times. They will be exactly what they are. They say they are. They're broke. So with that being said, you guys are going to watch my journey. And when I quit my job, boy, I'm going to enjoy it. And that's not even saying anything bad, but I chuckle because I'm a good worker. But you know what? I said something that, like last month, I said something. It's not that I don't like working. I just don't like working with I don't like working for others. And let me explain a little bit. I'm a hard worker. So in other words, I have no problem working. I have an amazing work ethic, but I'd rather be the boss. You know what I'm saying? I make the decisions. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind partnering with other people doing projects and stuff like that. Like another business, I'm a small business, then I find another business, and then we work together to build something. That's wonderful. I love to work, but working for other people, I'm really over it. I'm pretty much done. Pretty much done, but I'm not quite there yet. Les Brown said, uh, when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're sick and tired, something to that. It was a quote. But really, if you're still at your job, you're not really sick and tired yet. You're done with your job when you actually leave. All right, you guys, I'm out. Episode number 3. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed, you guys, subscribe. Bye.